Let's see. I think I'm live. Am I live? I've never done this through YouTube. So, okay, I think I'm live. I've only done this through oh geez. Oh shoot. All right. So in the past I tried to do Nabalis voting live on YouTube before, but then they're like, you need to set this up a fucking day in advance. I'm like, okay, well, shit. I've had this account for a bit, but like, it's like, oh, but you had to click specifically the go live button. I'm gonna just make an Instagram post. Wow, this is so candid. Whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit. Wow, people are really fast. I was just about to be like, whoa, I'm now live on Instagram or on YouTube. Fuck it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. This is so stupid. All right, like YouTube channel for #vote or #create with Nabalis. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how to. Wow, it's like I'm having people file in. That's actually really exciting. I am going to see if. Okay, so I know how to use OBS, but in the past I have, I recorded it first and then I went to the thing. So let me just. The preview is just my eyes closed, of course. Let me just create this link. And then I'm gonna go to let's see. Okay, create with Nabalis, and then let's see if I can stream my screen. Okay, let's see. How do I? Oh, there it is. There's a share screen button. Create with Nabalis. Oh, that's cool. It already puts me in the corner. Hello, that's me in the corner. All right, create with Nabalis. Oh, it's a little choppy. Nabalis, we're doing stuff. All the top 3. Okay, so as a reminder for everyone, essentially Nabalis had a round of voting already with, I want to say like 20 or so entrants. This one, I think we're down to 3. So the first place winner, they are at least guaranteed a lifetime copyright ownership and a prototype of their design, both second and third place. However, first place gets mass production, 10% revenue of gross sales, lifetime copyright ownership, and share copyright with Nabalis for a year. So I believe what this means is that it's kind of like with the Will Hirsch Vault and Vault Pro. You get to make basically 10% of the revenue on all sales of your design. That's pretty fucking cool. I believe this means that you own the design, like share copyright with Nabalis for a year. Okay. So I think what happens is they will basically make your design for 1 year. That's my interpretation of this. Even if you do not win first place, you will still get a version of your own knife that you design, which is really cool because making a Balisong is really fucking hard, as you probably know. Let's see. We are now in second round of voting. It's now April 1st. And on my sister's birthday, actually, on tax day, you will get the result. Let's see. Voting. We can also click create with Nabalis. Am I already in create with Nabalis? Okay, here we go. So in my first round of voting, I voted for the Overlord, the Hive, and Kumio's design. I don't remember what that one was called, but I voted for those 3. I like Overlord. I like how it looks. The blade, I think, is really cool. The handles seem sort of, tame, but interesting. The Hive, I really appreciated the Flywing. I appreciated the G10 inlays. It looks like a beehive with a bee wing. I just thought that was really cool. And the Kumios, I like the blade design as well as the weight system, albeit the handle design is somewhat like the Marin, which I think is intentional. Overlord, as you can see by Eripo Wang, has made it through. We also have the Bird of Prey, which has updated pictures since I last looked at it live, and the Reverie, which has sort of updated panels. I think I might have actually been the first person to vote, because when I submitted, I'm like, why are there no other votes? And people were like, I think you were first. And Nabalis actually reached out to me. I'm like, wow, we really like your content. We really like that you're covering this. And I was like, oh, wow, geez, Louise, Nabalis recognizes me. Oh, top 4 and 5th design. That's cool. Okay. We're super stoked to let you know that we're creating prototypes of top 5. Oh, shit. Okay. The Golden Grove and the Calyx. I will admit, I wasn't crazy about either of these, but again, the way I am is that while I might say some critique and my opinions are my own, I am still ridiculously amazed by everyone that submitted, whether or not you made it into the first round of voting. The fact that you made a design and submitted it is already a feat in of itself, because designing a Balisong is a pretty big deal. And it takes a lot of guts and it's a lot of creativity, and I think it's really cool. And so if you made it to the first round of voting, like, that's a huge fucking deal, and congrats. So even if I don't love your design, I still think that it's absolutely incredible what you managed to pull off. So let's give a massive round of applause to the Golden Grove by Joseph Kincaid and the Calyx by King Singson. All right, this one was the fork. However, it's not even a true fork because of the 2 bridges. But they do have 3 systems for spacers. Let's see. These are, I believe they're going straight to the people who designed them, which is really cool. The Golden Grove is a Chris trainer. I think it's, I don't love it personally. Oh, it's on Zenpins. But I think that, like, once it's like seen and in real life, wait, why are there votes? Oh, I think these votes are like the what they had last time. So the first place was Bird of Prey. Let's see. We appreciate your feedback. There's a video that I'm not gonna watch on stream. Write a comment. Oh, okay, you can write a comment. Let's see. So how do I vote? How do I vote? How do I vote? Where's the vote? Hello, gamer? Interesting. Here's the best part. Once we've made necessary modifications, we'll be back with the final round of voting, so stay tuned. Isn't it today? It's today, right? I remember seeing people being like, go vote. And hello, gamer? All right, let me go back, because I saw there was a Linktree link. Okay. Linktree. Final voting. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, here we go. Here's the actual vote. We have how to vote. Select your favorite design. Click vote now. Get ready to support Crown Ultimate Champion now. The winning design will be brought and hit to mass production. We go. Okay. I swear I scrolled down. Thank you, George. I swear I scrolled all the way to the bottom. Okay. Let's just quickly scroll through. Okay, so then you get to pick which of these 3. Let's read it out. Okay. And currently leading, designed by Ross Holmesburg, Bird of Prey, there are 2 color options: gradient color and black and white. Oh, okay. So the gradient color looks nice. I thought conceptually it looked good, but I wasn't like as interested in this one as other ones. The faces do seem to just be G10. Whoa, okay, I'm gonna look at that later. Here's the blade. Here's the weight system. Perfect. That is a lot to look at. Okay. So there are 5 pictures. I'm doing Reverie. I like clean design and the San Mai blade. I will look into that too. So originally it was color. This black and white actually looks really sleek. I like its sort of minimalistic design. Okay, Bird of Prey. Weight 3.34 to 3.58 ounces. That's pretty light. Total length open 10.24. I'm going to be honest, I don't know lengths, but I just, unless it's extraordinarily long or extraordinarily short, I don't really pay much attention. Center of gravity is not super descriptive. I know that also a lot of makers say that, like Zippy specifically is like, I don't pay attention to center of gravity because it doesn't actually help me with things. And then NRB was like, I do look at center of gravity, but there's still a lot of fine tuning. All right, let's see what the designer says. The bird of prey started out as Pixel. Imagine a Balisong, but make it Minecraft, and you'd be pretty close. Funny enough, also for April Fools, Flipforge did announce a diamond blade like Minecraft. Okay. However, the design was bulky, and I knew that I wanted the knife to feel light and responsive in your hands, as well as wanting to make something a little bit more mature with less of a gimmick. After slimming at the handles and finding a blade outline, I love the bird of prey name stuck out to me. However, the knife's pixel roots can still be seen in the faceplates with their perpendicular grip lines. The next idea that came to me was the mosaic blade. The aluminum inserts. Aluminum insert was originally just for balance. However, I've always been sad that live blades are considered the ideal aesthetic, and trainers are always seen as lesser. This is true. I actually thought about making a video about like gatekeeping against trainers, which I think is really silly. I realized that carefully designing the blade and anodizing the insert, I could make the trainer blade that is striking and pulls its weight visually. I went through 15 to 20 blade designs before falling in love with a simple sweeping gradient that complements the life's sleek profile. That's the end. All right. See you soon, George. Let's see. Once all the designs were done on paper, I moved to a computer to 3D model. This is what would make or break the knife. After spending years poorly weighted, balanced knives due to material limitations, I knew that this was my opportunity to make something amazing. I spent over a week tweaking, stretching, and changing materials until I was satisfied. Also, yeah, like as you can imagine, you can design. Anyone can theoretically design a Balisong. Anyone. Like a lot of submissions were just on paper. So like truly they were really open to like anyone's submission. However, to make this design, which I will look at closer, you would need a lot of resources. Nabalis has access to a lot of those resources, but I doubt that Ross has access to being able to do G10 and anodize aluminum and, you know, the blade steel cutout and the pin system with weights. So like this could be like really, really cool to see come to real life. Well, it is going to come to real life. Whether or not it hits market, that's another thing. Okay. The result is a knife. The result is a light knife with an adjustable balance between neutral and handle bias. What am I most proud of is the center of balance on the handles and the blade themselves. Okay, so neutral. Oh, right, because it is adjustable balance. Center of balance. All right. By pushing the center of balance towards the tip of the blade and toward the end of the handles, I was able to create a knife that, despite being light, will carry momentum exceptionally well. I do like the sound of that. Thank you so much for taking the time to read this. I was enough to make you fall in love with the design as much as I have. Okay. So at first when I saw the design, I was just kind of like, but like having read this, I think this is a lot cooler than I initially gave it credit for. It's got a bottle opener. So like I say, having a Balisong trainer that has a real life function, such as a bottle opener, it's like attractive to new people. I like that there's going to be ass weight and tip weight. There are knives that are like super neutral, but also having that momentum throughout will be very nice. Okay, let's examine this. It seems that the blade is solid, but then there is anodized aluminum that is maybe glued into the blade. So yeah, you have one on each side, bushings, sex bolt. Okay, G10 grip. You have a G10 scale that goes on top of this, and then on the interior, it's actually milled out partially. So there's, oh wait, no, wait. Is this like a faux channel? Oh my god, I think this is like a sandwich design, but it's sandwich, but it's like it has a sandwich. I wish I could spin this. Yeah, you can't spin this, because it looks like the side of the channel sticks out. So the sandwich slab has a part that sticks outward, which means that each slab has a right. Well, I guess they would have to, unless they would have. Sometimes, in order to have production be easier, you'll have all the slabs be identical, whether it is like up versus down. But this one definitely does seem to have one that is up and one that is down. The Zen pins, if you were to have two Zen pin holes, you could have it be both, but it also has like a curvature as well as one side being down, and then you'll have another side being up. There is the G10. There seems to be two G10 things. One here, like Will Hirsch's vault, and one on the other side. Okay, yeah, that's nope, just the one. So I guess there's only there. Let's see. And then there's a spacer which can hold up 6 weights. Is this the G? Is there another one down on the bottom? Yeah. Okay. So one of these I think is the spacer, and the other one is a is like the G10 insert, which is interesting that it's symmetrical. What is this then? What? I'm a little confused by trying to solve what some of these parts are. This one though, I'm just not sure what that one is, because it is jimping on both sides of the spacer, and this one is maybe just a G10 on the exterior. On the exterior? Nope, I don't see it. All right, well, what do we see? Okay, here's the blade. That is cool. I do like a lot of color. That's very striking. And with this gradient, I think this will look really good in motion. Not to mention functional. So fun for parties. Weight systems. So weight systems. I'm always a fan of weight systems. Channel Balisongs don't really get to fuck around with weight systems as much unless you are like the Pacific / the Koenig. And even then there are still like things that you could like maybe adjust with that. But like, because this is a sandwich / chanwich design, having the ability to take weights in and out. That said, because of the design, you might need to disassemble the whole thing. Let me double check. It does have one screw to keep it all in. So if there's one screw, but it might slot in with the. Okay, so I think all you need to do is you need to remove the outside, the screws and sex bolt that fastens the spacer in, and it might just be held in place by geometry. If you have to disassemble the entire knife to futz around with weight, it can be a little frustrating. But I think with this design, you just need to be able to unscrew it, pop out the sex bolt, and then pull the spacer out and pop in however many pins. Oh no, but I think the pins are held in place by also the slab, so you might need to disassemble it the whole time, every time. Maybe. We'll see. Bird of Prey. The Kingfisher. Good color name. G10 jimping inserts. Oh, it's on the face? What the... Is it just on the face of the... Is that a separate? No, I think it's just one piece of G10. Yeah. Okay. Kingfisher and the Osprey. End weighted balance on blade handle, variable weight system, and yeah, unique mosaic blade. Okay, having re-looked at this on the second time, because comparatively I was looking at like 20 Balisongs at the same time, I have a much higher level of respect for Bird of Prey. I think also because when I first saw it, there was virtually no information, and I was just like, it looks pretty, but like, is it practical? And now that I see this, I'm like, I could actually picture this design. All right, we're going to look at the Reverie next. Designed by Neil Martin Kentilana. Silver, purple. So it has, I forgot what this is called, like a Hamon style blade, but it looks like a trainer. Okay, I think I see a logo. Hey, it's the logo of the person who designed it, I guess. That's cool. And then this person, Nabalis, and then I guess our own logo. That's really cool. You can't see what you're looking at. The screen is... No! What the fuck? No! No! What the shit? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay. Better? Can you see? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. No! All this time I was like looking at all these things and no one pointed that out. Oh, but that's also on me because I just didn't check. Oh yeah, okay. So basically to go through this, wow, that's gonna suck for the VOD. Essentially, I've come to appreciate the design more. It's sleek, it's colorful, it's got a nice gradient. I think it'll look great in motion. It's got a bottle opener, which is always good for people who have trainers, because trainers, it's like, what does it do? It's just a fun toy. But a bottle opener is like, it has function. It is a lot of parts. It is a lot of parts. There are 2 inserts for the blade. I think these are both aluminum, and they're probably going to be glued in. There's a G10 insert on the face. The slabs will have a left and a right variant, I believe, because it does seem like that part of it comes down. Okay, can you see my mouse in the stream? Okay, you can kind of see my mouse in the stream. Part of it comes down. The spacers have 6 holes for weight pins. I'm not sure if you need to disassemble the entire knife. You might be able to just take out the 6 bolt and pull out the spacer, but it's possible that you need to take out the entire thing because of these grooves. Hard to say. It's cool because it's only 1 sex bolt, because a lot of times spacers need 2. But if you have no weights, will it wobble back and forth? It's hard to tell because of the design of the slabs. It's not 100% clear. Because this one looks like it's the slab, and this one looks like it's the slab but doesn't have anything. Well, maybe it's like this, like one of the spacers is like way more textured on the interior than the other. Here's the blade. Here is the black and white variant. Looks very clean. But I prefer the color one. As you can see, here's the 6 weight pins. So they sit in here. I don't know what this screw is. This might be the interior fastener. That might specifically be to make sure that the spacer doesn't fly around. Okay, that makes sense then. And here it is. Kingfisher, Osprey, G10 jimping insert, unique mosaic design. Here's the designer's logo. And here's the variable weight system and weight balance. Cool. I did spend most time talking about this, so I will move on. I'm so sorry I didn't catch that. Oh my god, I spent literally like 20 minutes. All right. Here is The Reverie by Neil Martin Cantillana. It has a purple variant. The Elf Silver looks really sleek. Purple, I always love purple, but I don't know. I think it could look good with black. It's a trainer blade, but it looks like it has a Hamon steel style lasering, which is, like a Japanese blade can look like that. This one seems pretty straightforward. I'll flick through these pictures real quick. Oh, no, it's not a cutout. It's not a lasering. It's straight up just a hole. Okay, you have a glider. So again, this weight system is based off of the Koenig. NRB and Glider in collaboration designed this weight system for channel balisongs, as you can see on both the Glider Pacific and the NRB Koenig. But it's a good weight system. So if it's not patented, then it's all good. Here's the breakdown. So Nabalis probably helped them be like, here's like the component breakdown. Okay, 3.77 to 3.84. Heavier than this one is going to be quite light. 3.34 to 3.5. That's like Gaboon weight. And this one is more like I want to say more like the Trident / the Nautilus length. Total oval length 10.08. That seems pretty standard. Channel, center of gravity. This doesn't mean anything to me. Weight distribution, screw. Estimated range 100 to 150. Oh, was there an estimated price for this? 200 to 250. That does make sense. It is a shit ton of components. That would be one of the more expensive Nabalis knife. But like, that's so many components. And if anyone can make this, it is Nabalis. Nabalis does absolutely have the resources to get G10, to get aluminum anodize, inserts, blade steel, G10 spacers. Like, they can do this. But yeah, 200 is pretty realistic. And it is quite a bit more expensive than most of the I don't think Nabalis has anything that expensive yet. So if they do have something that expensive, that could be like kind of like a higher end trainer. All right, let's talk more about this. The Reverie, a San Mai / Haman inspired blade cutout with an S grind that excludes the tip for durability and balance with ample tip weight. All of the classic Bowie blade shape. All on a classic Bowie blade shape. The edge and swedge are actually ground with a CNC grinder like live blades and are thick enough to be durable and safe. The blade has been made a little wider to improve proportions with the updated handles. Alrighty. The false choil area serves as your bite indicator. You will also feel the edge as it is about 2 millimeters thick instead of the spine, which is 3 millimeters thick, so that you know when the edge has grazed a part of your hand. Normal cutout style trainers usually don't have this aspect to flipping, since the edge side of a normal trainer is usually identical in feel to the spine apart from the bite indicator. Simple and classic handles with an adjustable weight system that doesn't interfere with the look of the handle faces. We decided to move to the NRB weight system for manufacturing reasons. Garrett, NRB, is cool with it. Great, thumbs up. He would love to see more people use his system. Without the weights, it is neutral, and with the weights, it is slight handle bias. This version also has revised stripping that is deep enough for ladders based on recommendations of Nabalis and the community that are concerned with the grip of the previous design. We also have some updates on the handles post-voting. Keep reading. What are all these fucking butterflies? If I click these butterflies... Oh my god. No, I don't... Okay. Butterflies mean go back to the top, but it's just like this distracting animation. The Okay, update. We're probably going to see a change in the Nabalis logo they use from the plain text one used right now to the one they use on their site. The black and red, okay, after voting, the handle slots may become deeper and more weighted at the end to compensate. This is a minor change, will not affect the price, just placing the cutouts differently. Handle gap is increased, gap angle has been increased, tricks being easier to start and easier to flow. These are specs. The Reverie has gone through a lot to reach production viability, and I apologize, this isn't exactly what the community had in mind, but at the same time, it feels a lot more practical than what I came up with before. A bunch of things had to be shifted around, but I feel like with some input, we have something that would be pretty good to flip around. Still has enough of what made the Reverie liked by many during initial voting. I'm planning to work with Nabalis while this voting goes on. It's really cool that Nabalis has these designs and basically can't really hear it. Can you hear me? Sorry. Again, I've not streamed through YouTube before, so it doesn't give me as much of the same thing. So I might figure out if I can stream through OBS to YouTube next time. We'll sign. First time for everything. I was originally going to do a YouTube stream for the original voting. All right. So it's really cool that Nabalis works with the designers to make a more viable product and to examine what is like core to the idea. Let's see if I can see the first round of voting. I'm going to see if you can see the original voting. This is... If you know how to see the original voting, let me know. Let me just look up Nabalis round 1 voting. Oh, it's me, I think. Nope. Sorry. I was trying to see if I could find what the fucking first round looks like. But I don't think... Yeah, no, I literally just clicked that. Oh, well. So, yeah, now the Haman cutout. I think that's really cool. I think it's fine. I like it. I think that they made updates to jimping, the handle gap, and the weight system, good old weight system. Glad the NRB was like very cool. Yes, would love to see that. I might get 2. That's cool. I guess no matter what, you get 2. This one is the one that I think right now I don't know if I would care to acquire one of these. It looks cool, but I don't personally have strong feelings about it. And I do like that they made the tip, like the cutting edge of the trainer thinner. I think that's cool. Obviously, it's still safe. The structural integrity of this is probably fine. But personally, it's a channel aluminum Balisong, and there are many channel aluminum Balisongs, and I think that I'm just kind of, I don't know. I think this design it doesn't speak to me personally. But again, a huge congrats to Neil Martin Cantillana for having his design reach round 2 of voting, and they get their own real Balisong that they designed with some modifications from Nabalis to make it a viable product. And I think that's a very reasonable thing because, again, everyone can design, but not everything is going to be like, yeah, this is going to be for real manufacturable. All right, let's look at the Overlord by Eri Po Wang. This was the one that I voted for. Oh, everyone gets purple. Okay, purple. Now, I did vote for this. I do like this blade design. This is 4.02 to 4.06. So these are all still kind of light, but this is over 4 ounces. It's a very comfortable weight. 10 inches, sandwich? For real? Oh, yeah. Balance pins and ranging from 100 to 150. Let's quickly look at these pictures. Here's the open and close. Here's the blade. Here's the weight system. So it looks like 3 weights, up to 3 weights. This one is blade, sandwich. The spacers, it's jimping on one side, it seems. Okay. Let's look. Overlord is what my dream trainer looks like. The exterior and the name are inspired by the Necrons from Warhammer 40k. The circles and lines on the blade and handles reference their weaponry layout, given the design an extraterrestrial feel. The Overlord incorporates my personal preferences for Balisong designs, including sandwich construction for more grip on the handles, a longer blade for better swinging momentum, spacers with different colors from the handles. Awesome looking. All right, pretty straightforward. It seems like, So I'm going to be upfront and say that I'm not voting for the Reverie. I originally voted for the Overlord. I really liked the design. I thought it was realistic and simplistic, but also spoke out in terms of its design. It's pretty. I do like it. I like this tiny little harpoon bit. I like all of the circle motif. I think this would look so cool with a zippy inlay, right? This with zippy inlays would look so fucking fire. Now, that said, the price range would be 100 to 150. Makes a lot of sense. That's kind of in line with the Volt Pro and whatever the fuck else they're like. It's more expensive than the Hydra. The Trident was originally like 140, I think, in price, and it has like sat lower for a long time because it's just been on sale. So it is like it's pretty reasonable. I got a hair in my mouth. The Bird of Prey. That said, the Bird of Prey is something that I think really does push the mold. There is so much Nabalis products that are in that price range. Yeah, you know what? Let's just look at it real quick. Oh God. I still have the hair in my mouth. There we go. I got it. That was annoying. Yeah, the Volt, the Canyon, the Volt Pro. Oh, the wing. I totally forgot about the wing. Alrighty. The Canyon. I'm so glad my Slack notifications don't show up. Okay, here's the wing trainer. Wing, Canyon, Lightning, and Marbles. Did they discontinue the Hydra? No, okay, here it is. Marble Morse Trainer. God fucking damn it. Okay. That's so annoying. Okay, I think if I change tabs, it freaks out. So I'm not doing that anymore. All right, so it doesn't seem like anything is up in the 200 to 250 price range. It's really light. I like that weight. I like that weight. Honestly, I like a lot of weights, but I do like light knives. I think that this knife, by nature of being, I think whichever wins, but I think honestly this one might win. The Bird of Prey, I think, is going to win, and I can imagine that even though it's more pricey, it will actually probably sell pretty well. It's striking. It's got similarities to other knives, but is its own thing. Like, we haven't had any of these aluminum inlays before. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool way of adding color to blades. And there is the Will Hirsch G10. Personally, I don't really care that much about that side of the grip. I find that when I fan, I am further down on the handles, and that is not like where the Chaplin or whatever. It's like I'm touching that side for the whip rollover, but some people do feel like they do like that G10 placement on the side, and there's just so much to go on in this. I think this is really cool. I think this is a lot of potential. I don't know if I feel like I will spend $200 on a Balisong upfront. I tend to just buy them secondhand, but I am probably going to vote for that. And while I did like the Overlord, I still like the Overlord. I'm not going to pretend that that's changed. I think that the Bird of Prey to me is something that I think hasn't been done like this. Overlord, we do have sandwich aluminum Balisongs. It's very pretty. I very much like how it looks. I asked Aripo, hey, can I borrow it? And they're like, that would be hard because I don't live in America. And I go, shit. And the Reverie, I think, is cool, but I don't personally see myself owning one. Honestly, I can just picture it being on the secondhand market a lot with a lot of people. There's just a lot of times where you see Balisong in the secondhand market. And I can kind of see the Reverie might be like that. Overlord, I think maybe would be a keeper more, but I'm going to go with Bird of Prey. Hopefully in the future, I can try one. If Nabalis wants to send me one in the future so I can review it, I would love that. But I might have to wait just because it's not going to be inexpensive, but it's actually going to be a very, very, very reasonably priced Balisong with aluminum blade inlays, aluminum handles, G10 inlays, weight system. So I'm submitting my vote. And with that, thank you for voting. See what's new. I assume this is just going to be like a different webpage. Yeah, okay. So with that, thank you for tuning in to my live stream. Sorry for all the hiccups. It's my first time streaming on YouTube. I'll look into trying to do OBS and then and then YouTube. So this is like 40 minutes for looking at 3 knives. I know I'm a rambly person, but yeah, part of it's hiccup. So see you next time. We will see who wins Nabalis. And again, congrats to every single person who submitted. Congrats to everyone that got to the first wave. And congrats to the 3 finalists, as well as the 2 semifinalists. They are all guaranteed to get a prototype of their own knife. And I think that's so cool. Nabalis, thank you for hosting this. I hope maybe this happens again in the future. I don't know if that's viable, but I know that some people are like, but if you only get 10% of the profits instead of 100%. But I don't have connections to make this shit. Even if it is just the channel aluminum, even if it's just sandwich aluminum, you still have to do a lot of overhead stuff. And so Nabalis is taking care of all of this. And if you win, you just get you get some back end money. You get some sales. If it's $200 for the Bird of Prey, that's $20 per Bird of Prey. And if 100 people buy it, then like that's $2,000. Holy shit. Wait, did I do that math right? Yeah, I did that math right. So like that's really cool. And you don't have to worry about, you know, the G10, the aluminum, the steel, and all of that. You don't have to worry about like, you know, production and everything. So thanks Nabalis for this, and he made a lot of people's dreams come true. So hopefully this happens again. I don't know what the rules will be, if like previous submitters will get back in or whatever and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really cool. And if you want me to review one, and whichever wins, I guess send me one or add me to a pass around. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, I don't know if you can like the live stream, but subscribe to be alerted for other things, because I'm actually just about to open this package now. So cheers. And yes.